Ready to dive in?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
play some
Yeah.
Dungeons and
Dragons. Who wants to recap?
Oh, can I do it? I did it
Yeah.
last time, actually.
I don't care. Do it.
Last time, we went to the town of Rosewood. We found some spoopy things happening in the town, a lot of ghost things. We stayed in an inn that night, and the room next to ours, a vase was broken. No one knows how. Those people promptly left town. Also that night, Dimitri snuck out by himself to go do some ghosty things.
Because
I
he's
was
a
a naughty
sneaky
boy.
Sneaky boy. Ooh, you naughty boy, what you?
With my figuring things out.
And we did some good old shopping.
Yeah, most of the episode was figuring out the town and wandering around getting to know the people of the town.
I believe we stopped right after we finished shopping. Me
Yes.
buying some rations.
Yes.
And then we were on our way to the forest to see what kind of spooks are out there.
We dropped stuff off before I went to the forest.
Yeah, we made sure to drop off everything we did not need for the forest, because we heard that one of the ghosts stole an apple.
And an orange.
And orange.
And
All
orange.
the apples, all the oranges.
So we are just going to take the bare bones minimum with us. So I'm leaving everything behind except for a single torch and my sword.
No
So-
rations or anything either?
I don't think we'll be in the woods that long. We're not going camping, right? We're just scouting out
Yeah,
the
we're just
woods
scouting.
outside of town.
Scout them woods good.
Yeah, we'll leave the rations behind because I don't want no ghost nomins.
They want some nomitude, man.
So nomitude, we're allowed to appease them.
It's been so long since they've had real food, guys.
We do have an
been like
awkward
40
extra
years.
ration because we had them for all of us and lost Ashland, and I kept buying them in threes. So there's an awkward extra ration.
Wait, if you're buying them in threes, you still should have enough.
It's for the first night. The first time we bought 4.
Okay. Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys find yourselves at your inn just before you're heading out.
Like I said, everything but a single torch and my sword.
Everybody else leaving stuff behind?
Yeah, everything but my hammer, my nightstick that I still have,
Oh,
and
that was a flashlight.
I call it a nightstick. Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about
And my little like book of spells, that thing.
How about you, Manny? What you bring with you?
I'm bringing my sword, my hand axe, and my shield. And my bear pelt. Or wolf pelt.
You,
Oh,
see-
yeah.
you bought that pelt.
It is still chilly. It is indeed chilly. You can see your breath.
I got my cloak on. I didn't take off my clothing, so I'm still wearing that.
I figured you're still probably wearing your clothing and armor and all
You left
that.
behind that
Nope.
mate.
Just
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
pelt.
I just the pelt.
Just the pelt.
Just the onesie. Alright, let's head off into the woods.
Into the woods.
Good show.
Guys, careful, we don't have the copyrights.
So you head towards the woods. It's probably, I think, at this point around maybe 2
Sure. Good
p.m.
woods time.
And you approach the woods.
Yeah, last time on the way into town last night, came across some things that were kind of creepy in the woods. We heard sounds, we didn't see anything there.
Yeah, you heard twigs and sounds and all sorts of
So let's
stuff.
go investigate over in that area.
Yeah.
Well, Manny also saw figures moving in the woods from your window.
Yep.
Did you share that?
I share it.
Sure, so.
It
You
has been shared.
know roughly where in the woods you saw those figures?
It was right on the edge of town, like just inside the woods.
It's chilly, but there's no snow yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so there won't be any footprints.
Mhm. Nope.
Cool. I guess we're gonna head out to the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you make your way into the woods, and you're greeted by very thick woods,
Oh,
woods that have not in our world, woods that have not been touched by very many people.
Okay.
They're thick. You can't see very much things past them. You just see trees.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Making my way into these woods. I want to kind of keep my eyes on the ground. I want to look for signs of footprints, tracks. I'm wondering if these ghosts aren't actually ghosts per se, but some other beings, some kids pulling pranks, some tricksters, maybe some more Janicki weirdness. So I want to keep my eyes on the ground and look for signs of footprints and tracks.
Yeah, sure. Well, roll me a perception.
Perception? I will do that. With my great wisdom score I have, it's a 7.
You kind of look on the ground and you see some vague footprints. Looks like maybe someone trying to retrieve wood.
Cool.
You do recall that I think it was Ryan that told you
Yeah, the shopkeep.
that they've been having trouble even retrieving logs and
yeah.
stuff because people are just scared.
On a different note, I'm gonna be looking up in the trees for people like dangling things down or stuff left up there.
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Because if it is people pranking, it's
Mhm.
easier to do that. That is a oh my.
We are birds of a feather.
We do not see anything.
You kind of look up. You see a lot of sticks. You see tree tops.
I'm gonna try and investigate and see if there's
You
any
should always plus
specters
What
around.
would you be
Okay.
inspecting?
Like
Just the general area.
just like further down our path, I guess.
There isn't much of a path, but
Oh, well, where we're going.
yeah. Sure.
Oh dear.
This should be a
Okay.
3.
That is a
Sounds like
Seven.
A 7.
We're
Yeah.
doing so bad.
Looks like woods. The woods are
That's
woods.
rough,
Hey guys,
Some nice leaves on the ground.
we're in the woods.
Hey, we're consistent with our roles. The 3 of us
The
together.
ground is covered in brown leaves.
Brown leaves, cool. I like to go a little bit deeper into the woods.
Mhm.
I want to do my best to keep my bearings to like keep walking in the same direction, so I know I go back this way. That's the way out.
Mhm.
We also have
Should have grabbed a rope.
Manny and Land Nav. I had that thought, but then we can only get like 50 feet in. Well, you know, as much rope as we have.
No. So what you do with the rope is you hang like 10, 15 feet of rope behind you, and as you walk, you can see if you turn because you see the rope turning.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It's not so much to be like, hey, I'm gonna leave like Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs.
Mm.
No, it's hey, you know if you're veering off because you can see the rope starting to turn.
Okay. Cool. So Dimitri, you're the Spectre expert over here.
Yes, I am.
In the case that this is a ghost-related incident,
Mhm.
how should we approach this?
Let me take a look at my spells real quick.
Sure.
No. The reception in this forest is bad, guys.
Gotta give.
Dimitri doesn't have a
take
spell
minute.
book. It's just his phone with the app on it.
They have to require
I mean-
Wi-Fi, right?
As a cleric, I have turn undead. I'd say ghosts are considered undead.
That would turn undead around us, but I'm trying to find the undead and talk to it as
Mm.
opposed to turn it. Maybe try to reason. Maybe get to the bottom of why all this spectre spooking is happening.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, if they're willing to listen to us.
Oh shoot, I don't have a monster manual. I probably should keep it around.
Yeah,
Why
it's
do you
okay.
need a monster manual?
It's fine. So you guys go into the woods. You hike for about an hour or so, and you start seeing you see something off in the distance. A dark figure moving.
Dimitri.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go towards it.
Manny, you keeping our bearings pretty straight?
Yeah.
I'm trusting you for this because I'm useless for
Directions.
Yeah.
direction.
You guys there, and you start to approach it, and it seems to disappear. And you go a little further, and you start to see something shining. Are you the only one looking right now, or are you all kind of
We're all
looking for
we're
it?
all going.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check, please.
Oh,
Check or
jeez.
saving throw.
Saving throw.
Cool. 12.
17.
10. Thanks, guys.
So you go to, Debbie kind of looks at, you see these lights kind of off in the distance, like, oh, that's weird, and you see these two, they seem more, they start moving towards this shining light, and you're just sitting there like, oh, look, light, and they're just walking past you.
Yeah. I'm like, guys, there's lights in that direction. We should go.
They're going
towards
in the
that?
direction of the lights.
Oh.
We are walking into the light.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Again, as you approach, it appears to move a little bit, and then it darts away. And you see it dart into another corner, and it starts hanging out over there.
About how far away is the light?
Maybe 30 feet or so.
Okay. Cool. So we're just following it. We can't do
Yeah.
much, right?
You guys are following the light, and Debbie, you're also following the light, I guess, because they are.
I mean, I want to see what's up there.
You kind of continue to go. You start to approach, maybe get 10 feet away from it, and it darts away again and further into the woods. And it darts in a kind of erratic fashion. Like it was right here, it goes over here, and then it starts over there. But yeah, you get to the point where you get about 10 feet away from it, and it darts away.
Sounds like it's getting us lost.
As you,
I don't say anything. It's
So,
10.
am I aware of things, or am I just like on the light?
Yeah.
You're kind of aware of things, but you do feel intense need to follow this light. Who's leading?
You just kind
Probably
of.
one of us, because we're.
Yeah, you just said we just kind of started following it.
Yes, but who is leading? Who's furthest ahead?
Probably Manny. I feel like you have the longest stride.
Probably, yeah.
So you kind of go and you go to turn towards where the light's going, and the ground just gives way under you. Roll me a dexterity check, please.
Check or save.
That is
A
a 14.
14. So you begin to feel your feet kind of give way, and you kind of like notice, and you step back, and you see this leaves just fall down into this 10-foot pit.
Oh, jeez.
Team Rocket.
You've noticed the pit. You kind of.
How close is Andreas into proximity to
Yeah,
me?
he's pretty close to you.
So I imagine I'd sit and I just mom arm him.
The mom arm.
I just mom arm Andreas straight to the chest.
Are we knocked out of our little daze? Are we still?
Yes.
Okay.
With that. The light is still. You can still visibly see the light though. In the distance.
I don't think I want to follow this light anymore.
Am I aware that we were
yeah.
like hoodwinked by this light?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't feel like weird.
Yeah.
Dimitri,
You just follow the light.
what do you think? I'm not compelled to follow it anymore though, right?
Not at this moment. It seems to have broken you. The
Dimitri,
pit.
what do you think that light is?
I feel like it's connected with these ghosts. Maybe it is these ghosts.
Should we follow it? Should we be hostile with it?
Do I realize that we just went in a large sporadic?
Once you kind of realize and you snap out of it, you do realize it was kind of a very sporadic, like, movement.
Guys, I don't like this because we're getting lost.
I kind of want to shoot the light.
You can go ahead. Yeah, do it.
You advise that, O Ghostmaster? I think I have an idea of what this is, but I don't know.
It is 30 feet away from you currently.
I'm gonna put up a hand and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
I mean, it could be a specter. It could be a person. It could just be a light, just a plain ass light.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll,
JD
please.
Cakes is gonna be a fucking
What do I roll?
fairy.
It's been so long.
Ooh.
That's not the best. What do I add to this? I forget. It's been so long. That is going to be a 10.
A 10. You go to shoot it, and you see what you do. Your Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yes.
You see your. How does your Eldritch Blast look?
It's kind of like a greenish fire.
You see your green flames kind of like shoot, and it sees it coming, and it sits there for a second, and then dodges immediately out of the way as it approaches it, and just goes on side and just disperses.
I like this.
It's fucking with us.
Can I find a large stick?
Yeah.
We are in the
You are in the
woods.
woods.
Like dead loose wood as opposed to like on a tree.
Yeah, that's all of them.
I want to get like a big stick so I can like poke the ground in front of me as I walk. So that way if there's another pit trap, I can find it with the stick before we step into it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me another wisdom save, but with a disadvantage this time.
Sure. That's a 2.
You two damage.
Oh, we rolled 2s together. How great. I rolled a 2 and a 6. Manny rolled a 2 and a 5.
I got a 16.
That's a 4.
Wait, is that plus anything? What?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
saving throw.
Okay, so that is a 19.
You were doing so good the other day, bud.
Cool. I have a rockin' 8.
Oh, rockin' a.
Why have you forsaken me?
You go to pick up the stick and you begin, you start kind of poking around for these traps, but you eventually get enthralled in this light again and you begin to follow it as well as me.
It's just so pretty.
I just want to I wanted to leave. After I almost fell into a hole, I wanted to leave.
So I got a 19.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
They're going towards the light, and
Okay.
you're just like, guys.
Okay, can I kind of like clap my hands and be like, guys, come on.
Go ahead and roll me a theoretical persuasion check.
Roll me a theory check. That's just a
Game
theory.
Is there copyright on that?
Ooh.
I don't know if you can get copyright.
Ooh,
I know
hold
it's not
on.
intellectual property.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you snap them out of it.
I fire another bolt at this thing.
Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Yeah,
roll,
yeah.
please.
Guys, I want to leave.
Let's get out of here.
I thought you did.
This is how we get lost.
16.
This is how we
16,
die in
and
the
you
woods.
followed it anyway.
You know, you're the masochist.
You shoot, and it barely moves out of the way, and you manage to hit it, like skim it, just as it
Sure.
moves.
Do I need to roll damage?
Roll
What's the
damage,
stuff?
yes.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Yeah, 4 points of damage.
Does it seem to aggress towards us at all?
It kind of it glows brighter for a second, and then it goes towards the ground and disappears.
I think we should head back, like Manny said. Get our bearings. Maybe do some more
Yeah.
research.
Like, one thing I learned, once you cross your path 3 times, you're lost. So at that point, it's hard to find a trail out.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a survival check as you try to make it out of the woods.
Out of the woods.
That is a 17.
Oof.
7.
5.
So you think you know where you're going for a second, and you go the direction you assume is right, but then everything starts to look very samey, and almost like it moves as you're trying to make your way out of the woods.
Guys, I don't like this.
Yeah, me neither.
If 17 doesn't get us out, fuck.
Should I set the woods on fire?
There's a lot of woods, and also we're in the woods.
I'm gonna try to climb a tree to
Good idea.
kind of like, hey, can I see how to get out of here?
I want to look for more lights.
Yeah, sure.
Haven't you learned what
Roll
happens?
me
last time?
initiative just to see who goes first.
Oh yeah, sure.
He does.
This whole 11.
That's rockin' 2.
Way to go. Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll your perception check first.
Sure. 6.
You don't see anything now.
Awesome.
Manny, go ahead and roll me an athletics check as you climb this tree.
Hey guys, I'm good at athletics.
You can do that.
I'm not good at athletics.
What you got?
7.
Alright, so you go like, alright, I'm gonna climb this tree, and you go to start climbing it, and you kind of think, man, what if we're lost? And you start getting kind of anxious, like, and you lose focus on trying to climb this tree, and just, God, we're lost.
I'm gonna sit down on the floor and close my eyes. And I'm gonna say, hey, Elion. You in there?
Yes?
So do you like know what's happening to me right now? Can you like watch or you see or how?
No, I don't even know where you're at.
Same. So I'm in the forest outside of Rosewood. I'm seeing these kind of light things that are dancing around, and if I look at them for too long, they kind of hypnotize me in a way.
We get some dice out for this.
Kind of lost us in these woods. It sounds vaguely Fae-esque. Would you know anything about this?
She kind of sits there. Well, there are a few things it could be. It could be illusions. It could be the sun and the lights. It could be will-o-wisps.
Say, hypothetically, it was a will-o-wisp. How would I best approach my situation?
Don't approach the light.
Fair argument.
What a concept.
Just because I am Fae doesn't mean I know everything about Fae.
That's fair enough.
Vaguely
Vaguely racist of me, I'm sorry. Alright, okay, I love you, bye.
Love you. David, as you're sitting there, they're all kind of like looking around, like, oh man. You see in the distance, you see a bright red apple.
Huh. Now this is probably a trap, but I'm gonna grab for it.
God damn it.
It's about 20 feet away from you.
You even say it's probably a trap, and you go for it anyways.
It could just...
This is probably a trap. Anyways.
Is this happening while I'm sitting with my eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm out.
Well, I want to test it and see what's gonna happen.
Science.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go towards it.
So you go to pick up this apple. You get bend down and you pick it up and you kind of look up and you just over like a little hill and you see there various food items laying about and a few items as well, like vases and wooden swords, just random items.
I bet there's oranges.
Yeah. I'm gonna call over the others. Like, hey, check this out.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Drop
What? So I go and check it out, and I see the things you described to Dimitri. Do I see like the shipment for the store for the inn?
Is there oranges?
There are
Oranges and
oranges and apples,
Guys,
among other foods and items.
guys, I don't like this.
Hello.
You hear birds flutter in the distance.
Sorry.
Bad. Tweakle, tweakle. Memes? Anyone? No. Okay.
What does mean?
You see, so there's a very large array of different items. You do recall Ryan saying that his portrait of his grandmother was stolen at one point. I mean, almost stolen. It was dropped before him. But you see other pictures of other relatives and such laying about as well.
Do these look old? Are they like...
They look relatively new, and they look somewhat organized.
Can I study it and see what specific order they're in? Can I tell if there's a pattern?
There's no pattern, no.
Are there names on the portraits? Like that little picture
With a little plaque?
Yeah, some of them.
Are the names in alphabetical order?
No.
Can
They're
I,
just piles of stuff.
can I find a name? Like just look and find a name.
Yeah, sure. You look and you find name Elliot Walls.
Elliot? Elliot, are you here with us? Make yourself known.
This is the police. Make yourself known.
You can hear you hear a crack behind you of a twig.
I like whip around like sword.
There's nothing there.
I don't like this, guys.
Elliot, was that you?
Nothing shows.
I'm gonna casually pick up these portraits.
Roll me a perception check, please.
All of us or just you?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I don't like this. Perception.
Ooh, natural
Ooh.
20.
Nice.
I
19.
rolled the spookiest number, 13.
Demi, you especially noticed that suddenly very small items start to move. You guys also see that there's a couple things being picked up, but items are being picked up and moved in, like, that you can see.
Towards us or away from us?
It seems to be going in a direction, not necessarily towards you.
There's one thing I've learned. That's where the thing is. And I'm spooked, so let's not go that way.
But we're kind of here too.
You know, we also did just get lost. I almost fell into a giant hole and almost died like...
But I want to see what this is. I want to figure it out.
I want to not poop my pants. Just throwing that out there.
Just take them off, you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're in the woods.
You're having crisis.
Don't worry, man. We got the power of God and anime on our side.
Do we? Do we though? Anime doesn't exist here.
God and anime.
Demi, as they're having this conversation, you see something disappear.
Like it just
It's just gone. Yeah.
Okay.
It goes towards an area and it disappears. And then another thing disappears.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna follow that shit.
I get you're uncomfortable. I get you're shooketh. But this is the reason we're here. And I don't know if we'll be able to find this spot again.
Finding the spot isn't the problem. It's finding our way out. Looking at this from a survival standpoint, we are lost.
What if
We don't have food.
Oh yeah.
What if it has an enchantment
We have apples and oranges.
making us lost? But if we somehow figure out what this is, maybe like put a stop to it, we won't be lost anymore.
Fuck it. Why not?
I'm following where they're disappearing off to.
Alright, so you go towards this area where you've seen things disappear to, and you notice trees are kind of collapsed over each other into like an archway. And as you get closer, the things suddenly fall. As the three of you get closer.
Hmm.
And you hear cracks move all around you. Birds fluttering.
Hmm. Can I approach this archway? I just kind of want to, like...
Before we approach anything, I have a suggestion. Because of things going missing and stuff, and us, particularly you guys being, like, entranced and shit, I say we hold hands. So we don't lose each other.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not holding your guys' hands. I have shield and sword out. I don't like this.
I mean, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't have my gear. Cool, me and Dimitri will approach hand in hand. Approach, and I just want to run my hand across this arch.
You kind of run your hand across it, and this weird, like, glistening effect comes across your hands. You see your hands move across, and you just see colors and shapes just come from your fingers as they went across.
Cool. Can I do an arcane check on this guy? Oh, I thought I would have that skill. I don't.
We actually made an argument for that, but you said you wouldn't know anything about it because it's not. You haven't had experience with this in the past.
19.
19. What are you looking into?
This arch.
Yeah, the arch, like, it possibly, if I may have read about similar things in my college days.
College days, all three of them. So, you know that teleportation is not unheard of, and it is usually by magical means.
Guys. So this might be teleportation magic?
We're interested in that.
Yeah.
You need to get back. Does anyone have rope?
No.
We didn't bring
We
it.
left
no
it.
about anything, okay.
No.
We can stop holding hands if you want.
You
But we're still No, I let go of your hand. I'm going to walk through the arch.
step forward and you begin to go through the arch, and you start stepping through and it feels viscous. But not like water, but the air is just thicker as you go through.
Like London?
Thick London fog. And as your body goes through, the spots that are going through feel an intense cold as you walk through. Is anybody else gonna go?
I'm gonna look at Manny and be like, I don't want to leave you behind.
I'm internal at this point. I just walked through. I'm ready to die. This is the end. This is what I accept. I'm going to walk through this.
I
and I'm going to
actually,
be
if
dead.
I don't die instantly, I'm going to walk back through. Like, come back. If I
Yeah,
can.
easy enough. You step back, like as they're talking, you guys see Andres.
Well, I wasn't saying anything. I just put my head down like this and just walk through it and say, fuck it.
But as Demi is talking to you,
Oh.
you see Andres' back come back through the portal in his red cape.
It's
come
green,
back through.
thank you.
Green cape, isn't
It's
it red?
green. In the art, it's green. We're changing it. The art is we're changing it to green to make my face stuff more fadey.
Okay.
It's more thematic.
Sure. So you kind of step backwards and you feel that same intense cold on the pieces of it.
Did I see anything?
I was gonna save that until everyone went through, but I can discuss it. If you would like.
Okay, I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, I would have asked like how it was.
Now is when we go back. Now let me know what's happening.
So when you went through this barrier, you walked into this world where the air was very thick. You kind of felt like you were dreaming.
Straw?
And you could see things moving around. It was the woods, but it was different in some way, shape, or form.
Hey guys, do you want to wait here 1 second?
Yeah.
I need to make a phone call.
A phone call?
I'm gonna walk back through again. Oh, it's so cold. Hey, Elia. Elion. Hey, bae.
It takes a minute, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, yes."
Can you see through my eyes or anything like that?
No.
If you were to describe the Feywild to me, how would you do it?
Oh, it's light and soft, and everything's so warm. And
Nope.
Hangs up.
Did you know of a place that's cold and thick and mysterious?
I have so many theories, guys.
This is the Underdark, maybe?
She kind of sits there, she's like, well, there's the ancestral plane, there's the elemental plane, and the plane between worlds, between the afterlife and life.
Tell me about the ancestral plane. I don't think it's elemental plane, because it didn't seem horribly elemental.
The ancestral plane, well, there's lots of strange creatures and plants, and, I don't know much about it. I've only read a little bit.
Thanks, thank you. That's all. I'll call you again in 5 minutes, I'm sure.
Sure.
Goodbye, I love you. And I come back through. Okay, guys. I think this might be the ancestral plane.
Oh.
I think Manny was right. Because Manny's trained in these situations and we're not. We should go back, get supplies, maybe do research if we can in the town.
Yeah, I do.
The Marine knowing things about surviving. Go figure.
I got magic, okay? I have God and anime on my side.
I do really want to, like, go look at the church and, like, the library. Well, was it the library? The other place I wanted to go to?
Was there a library in Rosewood? I made a shopping list. Nope.
Well, either way, I want to, like, now that I see things with my eyes, I want to see, like, if they have any info about it.
Let's try to make our way back, I guess.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll me survival checks, please.
10.
12.
19.
Alright, Andres, you lead the way.
We're getting lost.
Previously, yeah, which is funny. Previously, you guys seemed like everything looked very samey and everything just seemed like you were going the same way all the time.
Before we go back, I want to say, Emmett, we'll be back.
Bye, Emmett. Elliot was his name.
Elliot, we'll be back.
Also bye to you too, Emmett.
So you make your way back, and you see things like, oh yeah, that's a landmark. That's a landmark. Yeah, we've walked past this before. This leads to town. And you make your way very easily back to town.
Okay, cool.
As you get out of the woods, it's dark out. It didn't seem like you were in there for that long, but it seems more time has passed than you thought.
It's like going Super Saiyan 4.
I'm gonna start checking my pockets. Not that I had much on me, but just to see if, like, anything still went missing.
What did you have on you?
I just had my hammer, my nightstick, and my book of spell stuff.
You can't find your flashlight nightstick thing.
No! My nightstick!
Do I have my torch still?
Yes, you still have your torch.
Cool. I'm gonna light it as we walk back into town.
Yeah. You walk back in town, the roads are empty. You do still see things moving in the corner of your eyes, like the night before. You hear dogs bark. You can also see lights inside houses and such. So it's not terribly late,
Sure.
but it's definitely more time has passed than you thought.
As we get back into town, we'll put my torch out because we're in town.
Yeah, there's lights that are lit. Lights
We go back to our inn, I guess.
Yeah. You walk in and you see Daniel there. Like, evening.
Hello, Daniel.
Hi.
How was your hike?
It was pleasant. I think we're learning things about the woods.
Yeah.
I think we found your apples and oranges.
Yeah. And
Or
also
was that your
pictures.
brother's?
He's like,
Those are
I'm
brothers.
sorry.
That's your brother, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, do I still have those pictures? I did pick those up.
Pictures. Oh, they're really big pictures. They're like,
Oh,
a framed
they're
portrait.
portraits. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
So you could if you wanted to, maybe, but they're really big.
Nah, that would have been too cumbersome.
Especially through the woods, like
Yeah.
the trees and stuff.
They kind of says like, well, do you want another night in the room?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how long we're staying. Is it alright if we just, like, pay you when we leave?
But sure, yeah, I'll start a tab for you.
If you want to do that for us. Say I'd like to have him do this every night. You can trust us. We're trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
This is like, do you like some more mulled wine?
Not tonight. No more drinking. About roughly what time of night is it? Can we glean?
Maybe.
Is it like well after sundown, or is it like the sun just went down? Because you said it was dark.
Maybe around 10 or 11.
10 or 11, okay. Brian, is there a kind of courier messenger service
He looks at you very
in this
perplexed.
town?
He looks at you perplexed.
Perplexed? Send a message to someone?
So do you mean Daniel?
Did I just call your brother's name?
No,
No.
my brother's name is Ryan.
Did I call him Ryan just now?
No,
You
you
called
called
him
him Brian.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're so bad at names. God,
I was in the woods for a long time. I'm so sorry.
Yes, we have those that they are around, but most of them are already in bed. Most of them are
Yeah,
young.
not tonight, obviously, but well, I know if you can direct me to one for the morning.
You can usually find them wandering around the town. He named off a few houses that have
Sure,
messenger boys
okay.
at them.
Also, is there any kind of library or place of learning here? Maybe a church?
There is. It's kind of small. We're young still, but you can check it out. It's in the center of town.
Center of town, alright. You guys have any other questions?
No, I just wanna.
Bubs?
I go to bed.
Go to bed, okay.
You rest up. Or you rest up.
I want to write a message back to Norman and tell him everything we've seen thus far.
Yeah, sure.
I can ask him Daniel, right? Huh?
Yeah, yes.
Daniel for like some paper, if I can do that.
Yeah, he'll give us some paper.
The notepad that's in the bedside table at every hotel. And yes, I'll write a message, explain what happened,
Mhm.
and let's send it back in the morning. So I guess the plan for tomorrow is we're going to do some research here, prepared, and then head out.
Mhm.
I think this time when we go back, I don't know, I took your flashlight.
I know.
I'm very upset about because I'm trying to hold on to all the things from this world.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not only that, but also like a source of light.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
We have a torch.
I do have my phone charger pack that has a built-in flashlight that
Did you
I
bring it
haven't
into the
used.
woods?
I did not.
Okay.
No, all I took was my sword and my shield.
Mm.
Oh, you said that.
And
That's
an
right.
axe.
Yeah.
Do I still have my axe?
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing that appears to have been taken is the flashlight.
Okay.
We have that thing for our woven things. You already went to bed, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna eat something. I'll get some food from
Yeah.
Daniel.
Sure. Daniel.
The way I remember it in my head is by saying "Damn Daniel."
Mhm.
You want to eat
Damn
with me,
Daniel.
Dimitri?
Yeah, I'll eat with him.
We just kind of talk about what happened this day. And Daniel,
Yes?
I believe your brother told us yesterday that a portrait of your grandmother was missing, taken.
Almost fine.
It wasn't taken, but he said it was floating.
What was your grandmother's name? If you don't mind me asking. You're just supposed to be through the same pencil.
Riley. Riley.
Innkeeper?
Auto parts.
Riley.
Rice?
No. Gran. Riley Gran.
Riley Graham.
Can you pass me that pencil, please? This one's broken.
Alright.
This one also doesn't like me.
Here, take this one.
I got it.
Okay. We are flush with pencils on this side. I just grabbed a handful when I came up here. I say we eat something and I make my way to bed.
I'm gonna wait until Andres is asleep, and I'm gonna sneak out again.
Alright, roll me a sneak check, please.
Sneak attack? What?
Sneak attack.
TPK.
There are things I learned at college you guys would not enjoy.
There can only be one.
Ooh, okay. That is a
Lot.
unnatural 20.
Yeah, you make it out easily.
Okay, I'm gonna go to those, like, tombstone grave thingies, the shrines.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry if this is disrespectful. I'm gonna sit in one of those chairs,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna keep a lookout and see what kind of spooping thing is
Ooh,
happening.
spoopy. Roll me a perception check, please.
Like, are things different since we went to the woods? Did we stir things up, maybe? You said perception?
Mhm.
19.
19. As you're kind of sitting there, you begin to hear soft crying. Soft crying. And you kind of like look around. And what was your roll again?
19. I do want to say that as I'm sitting there and waiting for things to happen, I'm also knitting.
Alright, yeah, sure. You kind of like look around and you see on the far corner of the shrines, you see a figure standing there and they're just hunched over.
I am gonna sneak over towards it.
Go ahead, roll me a perception check, please. Not perception, a sneak check, please.
Another unnatural 20.
You kind of get over there and you get like to the shrine right behind the other one.
Okay.
And you see that you're a little close. This figure has long hair. They're wearing, looks like a traveling cloak of sorts, and they're just sobbing.
They're not saying words, they're just sobbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello there.
You see now it's a feminine face, kind of like look back at you and disappear.
I swooped too hard. Okay. With that, I'm gonna look around and see if there are other figures like that.
You kind of look around a little bit, and you don't see anything in particular now. You see some back figures moving, but nothing seems to be like standing over the shrines.
Okay. I'm gonna stay out a few more moments just to see if like anything different happens. But if like nothing happens, I'm just gonna go back and go to sleep.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not staying out the whole night. Fuck this. And I'm gonna sneak back into the room.
Yeah, you're gonna be really sneaky snake.
Ooh, okay. That was a 8 for once.
Ooh. I think you both noticed Demi.
Yeah.
Your passive perceptions are more than 8, yeah?
Yeah, just like...
You kind of you step in, and the door makes this very, very loud creaking noise.
Nope.
Yeah, it does. I'm like, shh.
And as you kind of like try to quiet down, you bump into a clay pot, and it just falls on your own breaks.
How many clay pots are in this place?
Kiss, fall in love.
It appears to have had a plant at one point, but it's dead now. It just.
I'm gonna sit up in bed and start channeling my Eldritch Bolt.
You look over and you just see Demi sitting there like.
Hey, Dimitri.
Hi, don't kill me.
Then you also notice Demi there.
What the actual fuck?
So, I saw a ghost, or I think it was a ghost. I tried talking to it, but it disappeared right in front of me.
Interesting.
I say nope and I roll over. I go back to sleep. I don't care. Fuck this.
Too
Fuck
spoopy,
this.
too
Nope.
spoopy.
You hear footsteps outside your door,
Oh no.
but there's nothing there.
But there was nothing there.
Riley Gran? Riley, are you here?
Nothing seems to stir it up.
Never watched these ghost shows before. I don't know what you're supposed to do with a ghost.
If only we had dowsing rods. Wait, I have needles. Well, I'm just gonna go back to bed.
Yeah, we sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys go to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Do we wake up?
Yeah, you wake up in the morning. You don't hear, not by a sound of crashing anymore. You just wake up, the sun's beginning to rise. Maybe you've been up for about an hour.
Who has?
The sun.
Oh, okay. So guys, what's our plan of attack for today?
I want to go to the church.
Church.
I don't know about you guys.
Manny, what are you feeling?
I don't care.
You good, man?
I'm internal.
Still?
I don't think you understand how going internal works.
So I'll sleep it off over here, Bobby.
Why not?
Have a day in the room.
Gather some spoons.
We'll leave 20 copper behind in the room, okay, if you wanna. I don't know.
I'll be fine. We have a tab.
Oh, that's true, we have a tab.
Yeah.
In my pocket. Alright, and we're gonna help Dimitri go to the library while Manny does whatever Manny does when he's alone.
Sure. You go to the library.
Right in the center of town, like
Yep.
Daniel said.
Yes.
I remember it by saying "damn Daniel" in my head.
You come downstairs and Ryan greets like, good morning! And he
Morning,
smiles at you
Ryan.
guys.
Hey, Ron.
How's the wife and kids?
So far so good.
That's good.
Yeah. You guys make your way to the church.
Yeah.
Library thing.
Or go to the church or the library?
I wanted to go to the church.
To the church.
Oh, it's the same place.
Oh, perfect. You go to the church, I'll go to the library.
Yeah.
Break.
Split up.
You kind of go back through town again. People seem relatively happy, considering their town is haunted. They're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. They're laughing with each other, trading, and sharing gossip.
Nice.
Low bar for happiness, you know, like, you bring it down over here, so like, oh, I found a penny. Best day of my life.
Yeah, and you make it way to the center of town, where you see this big old church thing.
You just go in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big. It's smaller than our house, but
I mean, it's a church. You just go in it.
yeah, you just go in it.
Alright.
There don't appear to be very many people there right now. You see some holy figures, but overall it's pretty empty.
Just done.
Can I tell who looks like the most important person in this church?
There is a man wearing very elegant robes.
I'm gonna go towards him. Bye. Have fun with books.
So I'm gonna find some books, I guess.
You go off to the side room. It's maybe the size of the one we're in right now. Maybe I should probably describe it for the other people around here. It's like 10 feet by 12. I don't know. 10 feet by 12 feet. I'm just gonna wander in.
Alright.
And it's like you said, it's not very big, but it looks like it does hold a few books.
You go ahead and go first, Dimitri.
Yeah, say
Okay.
I have a heavy roll.
I will give you initiative, Dimitri. You can
Ooh.
have fun.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up to this person and I'm like, hi, Mr. Man. I don't actually call him Mr. Man, but I'm like, wait, do you have time to talk? I should say that beforehand.
Guys, he's this older individual. He's like, yes, I think so. I think preparations are ready for later tonight.
What's happening later tonight?
Oh, nothing, just a holy gathering worship. You know, that sort of thing. This is a church after all.
In my experience, church gatherings happen in the morning, but okay.
Well, after the people go out and finish farming for the day or running their shops, it just works better.
Okay, makes sense.
Like, what can I help you with, sir?
Yeah, I am a traveler with like some friends of mine, and I'm just curious, like, what the religion like is here. Like, who do you worship? What do you worship?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's mostly non-denominational, and everybody has their own beliefs and such, but we all get around fine. It's nothing that causes an issue.
Okay, is there any specific deity that is for this church?
Oh, no, it's just the church.
Just the church. Okay.
Just the church, okay.
That's what we're calling the episode, Just the Church and Gay.
Do you guys have like a Bible maybe?
Sorry, what is a Bible?
Oh wait, I shouldn't say it like that. Like a book that you guys kind of.
Oh, the holy text?
Yes.
Yes, it's in the library right over there. He points to the room where Andres has just entered.
I wave.
Well.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, Dimitri, yes. I guess I'm a follower of Lyrol.
Knowledge, yeah.
Kind of his wingman on Earth, whatever this is called.
He kind of like looks at you but strangely, like, oh, all right, well, my name is Radford. I'm the keeper of the church here. I don't have a specific religion that I worship, that I have him worship. But yeah, sure, he totally gives you a name of some sort. It's not relevant. And I run the church here.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna peruse that holy text of yours, and I might have more questions later.
You kind of like you begin to walk away, and you notice that there is candles lit, and there's plaques underneath each candle as you're making your way to the library.
Okay, I'm gonna look at those later.
All right, you
Never
make your
saw the
way to
weekend.
the library. What are you doing, Andreas?
I want to look through the books. Anything that pops out to me. Anything about particularly other planes, the woods, or the war that happened, the dispute that happened.
You can surely find something on their dispute. So you can find a book on that. I'm not sure what you want to look into for that, but you have the book, the War of, I don't know, I don't have a name for the place.
Rosewood?
No, it's not, because they aren't, Rosewood was not part of the war. It was made out of refugees after the war. So I will call it the War of the North.
Northern War? Great Northern War. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna skim through and see if anything about this war can lead to anything I can learn from this war about maybe the ghosts of the refugees who died from the war. I don't know.
It kind of goes over that the war was a religious dispute of sorts. It was between two different groups. I don't think about this war that much yet. Two wars that between the two different religious groups, and one that was for an open religion kind of setting, and the other one that was a very strict I don't have a specific religion for it, but a strict religion, and they wanted everybody to worship that religion.
Was there a victor that I can find out about?
You do find out that the people who wanted the specific religion did end up winning in the end.
The stricter religion?
Yes. It does talk about one of the things that would happen is people would just end up they would disappear from the houses in the middle of the night. Often the ones who were, the ones who were the free religion ones were often, like, they were sometimes taken from their homes.
Even 100 years ago when the city was founded?
The city was founded 40 years ago.
40 years ago when the city was founded?
That was probably maybe 50 years ago when it started.
Okay.
And the people were never actually found, but the other strict religious people were kind of brutal, and it is pretty safe to assume that people were murdered after being removed from their homes. The people who were removed from their homes specifically... No.
No, Rosewood?
During the war, these refugees came?
Yes.
Okay.
And the people who would disappear seemed to be the people who were more involved. Like, there were people like the priests that run the church and their families. People like that who are more, it's impossible to deny that they were part of the free religion.
Is there any of these names, is there names in the book, right?
Yes.
Do I see anything that I might have saw in those portraits back in the woods?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, on that book, I think that's all I need to learn.
Alright, Dimitri, you make your way back into the library and you see Andres flipping through a book in the back.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna go look at that holy text, see if they're just basically like, what's in it? What are they preaching to these people? Is there connections between what's currently happening and what's maybe in that book?
So they appear to be a very peaceful people. They like to live in the moment, and they're very much like, live as you want to live. And if someone tries to push that against you, it's something that the whole town will kind of rally against. Like, no, it's what they want to do. They can do what they want. It was entirely peaceful up until recently. The death seems to be widely worshipped here.
Mm.
They do honor their dead very, very well.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. Are there multiple copies of these books?
We'll say there's maybe 3 or 4.
I'm just gonna slip a
Pocket
copy
one of them.
Yeah.
It's a small book, maybe not even an inch thick, and that big. It's not
pocket
huge.
Bible.
Yeah, it's like the size of a Bible, but thinner. They're very new, fresh down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Keep it safer for later.
You have the Rosewood book of... no, it's not really religion per se, but book of morals. Rosewood morals.
I'm also gonna go back to those candles and see if I recognize any of the names on the plaques.
No. It appears that you don't recognize from any of the names on the plaque. He kind of approaches you from behind. He's like, "Oh, are you interested? Have you lost a loved one in the past week?"
No, not particularly. I'm just curious, who are these people?
Oh, well, these are the citizens who have passed in the last year or so. There's probably maybe 5 different candles with different names underneath them.
Mm-hmm. I do some prayer hands, and I pay my respects.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We appreciate your respect.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Manny, is there anything you in particular you want to accomplish where you're at? Hanging out in the room.
I mean, just kind of sleeping. Like, the past couple of days, we've just been doing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Just chill, man.
Rest is
I just need a minute.
Rest is important. You're exhausted. Or even just a little bit tired. You know, you go out, you get stuck out overnight. Well, I want to make sure I'm rested enough for that.
Yeah, okay, alright. Is there anything else you'd like to accomplish out on the town, guys?
What do you think, Dimitri?
It
seems to me like the ghosts are not hostile, and maybe they want us to do something. I think through that arch is where we need to go.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I kind of want to hear these ghosts out, see what they want from us, or from the town.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what they want...
Sacrifice!
like, either, like, help them out, or just be like, nah, fam, this is bad.
While we're about walking to and from, do I see one of these messengers?
Yeah, sure. They wear short red cloaks.
Okay, I want to direct them to Norman. Here's my thing. He's in Aberdeen.
Yes.
Right next to the armory. Magic dude. Very eccentric. Hard to miss.
The Skirk like, alright, I'll be a silver to get that.
I don't have a silver, but I do have 10 copper.
Oh,
that'll do.
Because why do these pencils have erasers on them?
I mean, this has an eraser on it.
Vaguely.
That's a lot of...
Humanity's done, guys. Alright, cool.
Alright, yeah.
I give her the 10 copper.
She puts it inside her little pouch and kind of curtsies at you and runs off towards Aberdeen.
Sure. Oh, this little girl's just gonna run to Aberdeen by herself?
You told her to.
We paid her.
Sure, I hope that gets there.
Alright, it has been like an hour, so if you guys want to wrap it up right now, we can.
I'd say it's a good spot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Interesting. So next time, let's reconvene first before we end it.
Okay, yeah,
We're
sure.
gonna come back to our room.
Manny's passed out on the corner.
In game or in real life.
Both.
I give him pats. Just like, there.
We just call him bed next to him. Hey, buddy. What time of day is it?
Maybe 10 a.m.
10? Oh, well, we got up early. Yeah,
It
after
said the
sun
sun
got
was
up.
just getting out, yeah.
Can we get you back here, Bubby? Yeah, we can end it there.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We've been playing D&D for a little while now, so you should totally go check out the other ones. We are all taking turns stamming, and Andreas has, and so has Demi, and it'd be great for you to continue to join us. But until then, I'm the Bird's Kiss.
Spacey Ghost.
The cup of fun.
The brother Manny.
And thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.
Till next time, have a great life.
See you in the future. Bye.
Bye-bye.